right, so Selena Gomez calls our show yesterday after the show. So we tape an interview with her. And right away, I guess the show before us or 2 shows before us completely starts screwing with us during the interview. And what's uncool about it is that while we're talking about 13 Reasons Why, which is a show about teen suicide. So here's what happened with Selena called the show. Selena Gomez, you are on the air. Johnjay and Rich, hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I got to tell you, I don't want to seem like I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but I honestly got to feel like I was one of the very first people to watch 13 Reasons Why. I didn't even know you were involved with it until I think it was the second day I was on the radio talking about the show, and people started calling up saying, Selena Gomez is one of the executive producers. And I was like, what? And then I started researching it, and I have to tell you, what an amazing project you did. I mean, you really, really affected a lot of people and made people aware.
You.
It's amazing. Bravo.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We had the book for 7 years, and we really didn't know where it was going to go, and we wanted to stay true to the book. And, it's a complicated story. It's very difficult to swallow and talk about, and I think that's something that people don't want to address head on. And, it caused a lot of topics and things that people didn't want to really go into, but it was important, and I'm so glad with how well it did. And, now we're getting ready for season 2. So thank you for saying that. It's really important to me.
Well, you know what it did for me, though? It made me see, now, I think there's different angles for every single person that watches it or reads the book. And for me, I'm not a strong book reader. I watch TV. But for me, it was about, it looked like there's a lack of communication between kids and their parents.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? So that's what it seemed like to me. To me, it seemed like if Hannah Baker would have talked to her mom and dad a little bit more, if all the kids would have talked to their parents a little bit more about issues, there would have been better communication, and there wouldn't have been the breakdowns, and maybe they would have solved some problems a little bit more. But that's just me. But you know what I mean?
I think in season 2 we kind of talk about those questions and resolutions with the characters and their family, and I mean that is true. I mean, these kids are being exposed to so much today that I wasn't even able to access when I was younger, and my 3-year-old sister can get into things with like cell phones more than I can, and it's kind of scary. So that conversation should be had.
I have to tell you something, Selena. I don't know what interview you did before us, but I think the show before us is screwing with us right now. Can you hear stuff?
Very in the back, though. I can't hear it like vividly.
I hear people being punched. There's some sound effects or something being punched through our interview. I hear him. Somebody's messing with us.
Hold on, I can. Hey, sorry, that's Maddie. I'm going to sort that out.
Who is it? I want to take him down. They're bullying us right now. Selena Gomez.
No kidding. Trying to get a message across.
See, who is it? Who is it?
Hey, so this is Maddie with Interscope.
Hi, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
I'm going to get to the bottom of that. One moment.
Do you hear him, Maddie?
Continue. Carry on.
Okay,
sure. Now, I know you poured your guts into this thing, and when I watch it, I get a lot of messages, too. What I'm wondering is, when you, Selena Gomez, when you watch the show, when you release 13 Reasons Why, what is the message you want people to get from that movie, if you had to sum it up in a sentence?
I think that everything is not exactly what it looks like on the outside. And I think with the power of social media today, that's so deceiving. And it's really hard. I mean, I experience it. Sometimes I'm on social media too much, and I'll see stuff, and it just makes me, for some reason, it just makes me feel bad about myself. And I don't like that. So I have to take a step back for just a minute and really just focus on myself and see where I am and talk to the people I love about, why am I feeling this way? And, I'm so grateful for what I have. This is what I should be thinking about. And I think that that's the one thing I would say. It's just, it doesn't, even in the best picture ever, the picture can say 1,000 things, and maybe not even what the caption is.
How important is it to you now that you have so many people following your every move, every post that you make? How important for you is it to be an inspiration for young women?
It's a very powerful connection that I do feel with my specific fan base, but I'm kind of just doing life with them. So if it makes sense, it's I don't have everything figured out, and they give me just as much strength and confidence that I hope I can give them. And I just think we need it nowadays. It's really hard. I like when people see unattractive sides of me, of like quirky and weird things, because it's not all real. You know, when you look at stuff, I don't want people to look at me and think, wow, what is that? I could never do that. I'm a girl from Texas, and I work so hard, and I put my all into it, and that's something I don't take for granted. And I believe if you put your mind to something and you focus on you, you can do anything you want.
I can't believe Hannah Baker, though, the actress, when she got her award at the MTV thing, and all of a sudden she had an English accent. I had no idea. I was blown away.
Yeah, she's Australian.
Oh,
yeah,
Australian. Oh, she's like, hello, thank you, MTV. I'm like, what? What? Hannah Baker?
She did a great job.
Selena, thank you for being on our program. Thank you so much. And congratulations with Bad Liar and for 13 Reasons Why. For everything you're doing is gold. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah? I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Hey, and will you tell Maddie from Interscope that those people were still on? They never hung up.
Okay, I will.
Sorry. I've tried sorting that.
Who are they, Maddie? We want to call them on the air and go after them. Who are they?
They're rebel rousers. That's what they are.
But at what morning show is it?
I lost track. I'm sorry.
Come on, Maddie.
No.
Come on, Maddie. That's not fair.
How come we can hear Maddie so good, but we couldn't hear Selena very well?
Come on, Maddie.
Sorry, I just got to wrap this, and then we'll get going on our.
I want to send him a box with 13 cassettes.
There you go.
Hey, congrats on the new song, by the way, Selena. Incredible. I also really like your version of Only You from 13 Reasons. I think it's gorgeous. Really, really cool stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that, you guys. I'm sorry about all that. Thank you so much.
It's okay. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.
See, that was disrespectful.